Hello dear students, I'm Dr. Chandrakala HD. Welcome to the video class of programming language using C. In this video, under the chapter control structures, I'll be teaching you jump statements supported in C language. Three main jump statements of C language are break statement, continue statement, and go to statement. Break statement will terminate the loop or switch statement and transfers the execution to the statement immediately following the loop or the switch block. Continue statement will cause the loop to skip the remainder of its body of the loop and moves to the test condition and the next iteration of the loop. Go to statement will transfer the control to the labeled statement. The break statement has the following flow diagram. So conditional code will be executed and the condition will be checked. If the condition is true, the block of the conditional code executes again. So this cycle continues, and in between, whenever a break statement is encountered, though all the iterations of the loop are not yet completed, the loop will be terminated in between and the control will move to the next statement after the loop. So generally the loop had to end till end once the condition becomes false. But if a break is encountered within the body of the loop, even before the condition becomes false, the loop will be terminated. And in the same way, even in a switch statement, a break statement encountered within any of the case will terminate the switch execution and it will skip all other case executions and come out of the switch block. So let's have a demonstration of a break statement inside while loop. So here I have initialized A to 10 and I'll check whether A is less than 20. It is true. So we'll print the value of A is 10 and increment A to 11. Then we will check if A is greater than 15. If it is so, we should break, but still A is 11, not 15. So this break will not execute and control will go to the test condition. A less than 20, that is 11 less than 20 is true. So value of A will be printed as 11. So again, this will continue till value of A 15 is printed. So after a value of A 15 is printed, A becomes 16 with this A++. So A greater than 15 becomes true and this break executes. With the execution of break, we come out of the loop to this return statement, which is the last statement of the program. So before the condition became false, we terminated the loop because the break executed. Next, we have the continue statement. Continue statement will skip the current iteration of the loop if it executes. So here, if you observe, if continue statement executes, the control goes to the test condition, skipping the rest part of the body of the loop, and the next iteration will resume from there. So here is an example program. I've initialized A to 10. And inside the do while loop, I'll check if A is equal to 15. If A is 15, continue. That is, skip this rest part of the body and go to the test condition. This is what is the meaning. So since A is 10, this condition is not true. So we will print the value of A 10. And then we do A++. So A becomes 11. Again, condition becomes false. We print A value 11. So this will continue till A is equal to 14. So once A value becomes 15, we skip that particular iteration. This printing part will be skipped and we go to the next iteration of the loop. So this value of A15 shouldn't have been there in this particular output. So apart from 15, all other values will be printed. Next, we have the go-to statement. So the go-to statement allows you to unconditionally jump the control of execution to the labeled statement. This is a syntax for go-to statement. Go to followed by label. Label is any user-defined identifier name. Whatever label you write here should be there present with a label name colon followed by a block of statement. Goto allows you to do a forward jump or backward jump like this in the program. So though Goto statement allows you to jump the control of execution without checking condition, it's always desirable as per the structured programming concept that you always check a condition before you execute the Goto statement in order to ensure the occurrence of no undesirable problems occur in the program. So this is an example program which shows Goto usage. Double XY is the variable declaration statement, and I have written a label here, read colon followed by this statement. So after this label, whatever appears is assumed to be part of this particular read block. So there is a scanf statement to read one of the variable, double variable. So once the value is read, we will check if x is less than 0. That is, if it's not negative. So if it is negative, go to read. So go to read means we are making a backward jump, skipping these further. So we will read the next number. So the overall idea is to skip any negative numbers. If a positive number is read, we compute the square root of that number and assign it to y, and we will display the output x and y. So after displaying output, we will go to read. So the purpose of this program to read numbers, positive numbers, and display their square root and skip those numbers which are negative. So this is how Goto can be used for forward jump or backward jump. So apart from break, continue, and Goto, we make use of a return statement, which is also a jump statement. Return statement is used for normal termination of any function. So return statement generally will be the last statement in the main function. So if the main function executes without any errors, the finally return 0 statement will terminate, will do a normal termination of the program. If at all you want to abruptly terminate the program without executing all the statements, then you can use another statement called exit, which will terminate the program before it executes completely. So this was about the jump statements: break, continue, go to, return, and exit. Thank you.